What up? Awesome. Trying to get the stream going live. What up? Hopefully you guys can see me. Cool, cool. Day one, people. Check, check. Day one. Let me share this stream out. Make sure it's going. There it is. That's me. All right. Finna share this out on my page. So I'm going to be, I just wrote this verse, and I'm going to try my best to record it. I just wrote it. So basically, today is day one of me doing full-time music, podcasting, graphic art, everything that I do, trying to make an income at home doing what I love to do what I was put here to do. So if you guys would like to support that, you can join my Patreon at any level. If you want to give $1 a month, it's awesome. Like anything you want to do to help me achieve those goals, you can do that. So there'll be new music there that most of you guys haven't heard. I only have a handful of Patreons, and there's some dope music on there. I'm going to eventually share it out with the general public, but that's going to be several months down the road. But if you want new TruthSeekah music and want to support what I'm doing, head on over to patreon.com/TruthSeekah and sign up for any donation a month from $1, $5, $10, $15, whatever you want to do to support me and my family. I'm going to be doing this full time. So any little bit helps, and it means so much. So thank y'all for that. Month from $1, $5, $10. Turn this down. All right. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? So I just wrote this verse. I'm going to, as soon as this is done, this is going to go on the Patreon too. But I just wrote this verse, and I'm going to try to drop it. I don't know it all the way, but we're going to try. So you guys get to see that process. All right. If anybody has any questions or anything too, just let me know. I'll try to answer that. So don't make fun of me, man. I just wrote this verse, and I haven't been in the booth in a long time. It's been a while. You guys deserve something. I'll let you guys start with the chorus.
I saw it in a dream.
Featuring Joker, Watchmen, and Crispy.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream.
Check, check. One.
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream.
Lost in a dream.
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Alright, here I go. It's been a while since I've been in the booth, but let's try it out.
And I don't know
if
I'll ever be back again.
Celestial Celestial, I gotta hear myself. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. 2, 2. 1.
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. Check, check, check. 1. Yeah.
I should practice it one time before I record it, right?
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets align. It's above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In the dream, in the vision of the nighttime. Nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell and the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. In the minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks, into months, they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, I must remain strong. It's been 1,000 years, been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause it turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create as I speak. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. It's chemical, spiritual,
Too many bars. Too many bars. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams because they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the light, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Okay, I was supposed to delete something else. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Celestial Spears. We'll check it out and see. I'm gonna try it again. I think I gotta take out a bar because I wanted to say what I... Abracadabra, I bless what I see. I bless what I speak. I think I bless what I speak because that's what abracadabra means. So let me change that. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Alchemical, spiritual, capture the dream. Signs and the symbols. With... See, okay, I see. That is... Okay, I think so. Reality, I create. Okay. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. I like that better. I'm gonna try it again. I think that was the end, but I didn't. I'm still learning this though, so it's a little shaky there. It's a little shaky there, guys. Hey there, guy. Is that guy? What's up, Renee? Rita, how are you, my friend? Jeannie Florence, what up? What's going on?
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. The above so below in the midst of the mind.
Some words didn't come out right, but let's check it out and see. I know I'm so loud.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align.
Ever be back, ever be back, ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time.
Okay.
Back,
Didn't catch it right.
back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive.
I wanna
The stars.
I like that, I like that, I like that. He likes it.
Will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. As above, so below in the midst of the mind.
I like it, I like it. Let's check it out. We'll go ahead and put a dub on it. Try to do a dub in one take. My voice is already raspy this morning. It's kind of weird. Let's try this.
Back again.
Celestial spirits,
Back again.
celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. As above, so below in the midst of the mind.
Barely can get that out sometimes.
Back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. As above, so below in the midst of the mind.
Oh, that's gonna be dope, man. Even though it's off a little bit, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far.
Celestial spirits,
Wonder which one's off.
celestial spirits, sidereal time.
Let me redo that one.
Back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. As above, so below in
The spirits of gods and the planets alive.
celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. As above, so below in the midst of the mind.
I like that. We'll work with that. We'll work with it.
Spirits are gods,
All right, all right, all right.
planets alive. As above, so below in the midst of the mind. In the dream, in the vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye.
Let's try that. Do it. Go ahead and do a dub.
Planets alive, as above, so below in the midst of the mind. In the dream, in the vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye.
Woo! There's a blessing on that one for you.
In the dream, in the vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye.
I'm feeling it. Y'all, it's been too long since I've been in the booth, man. Since I've I've had so much going on, but this feels really good. This feels really good. This is where I'm supposed to be. It's awesome.
Well, where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye.
When you feel your own music, man, that's where it's at.
Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks, into months, they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks, into months, they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
Get this work.
To my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks, into months, they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
I think it's too powerful.
The night sky.
I came in too hard, too strong. Came in too strong. Okay, now I'm seeing the comments. Nicole, Kelly, what is up, dude? We want to see you guys soon, Kelly. Y'all come see us. Nicole, happy birthday, Nicole. What's up, Tato? Tadal, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Then we call you Tadal. What's up, boy? Rita, yup. Mindy, how are you? Renee, always. Awesome. Wow, I didn't know I had all these comments. Terry says, turn up for Jesus Christ's name. No doubt. That's what we do. Indigo Baron. Let us have it, brother. You got it. Amen. Thank you. I'm an Findigo. John Judo. My people, man. Furman, what's up? No doubt. Cool. Yeah, I'm really feeling this already.
Sky above, angels dwell.
I can't come in so strong though. It's got to kind of connect.
Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
I think that was a little bit more consistent.
Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
Maybe it's better crunk. I don't know.
To my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
It's more consistent, like it stays with what I'm already doing, but I kind of like the intensity of the first one.
To my third eye. Seconds and
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add the lower layer. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
I think that was good. One a little bit lower, one more aggressive.
To my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash.
Loving it. You know, you walk into McDonald's. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. Got to take this call, guys. One moment. Hello. Hey, brother. How you? Okay. Okay. Okay, so both of them. Okay. Okay. Okay, you let me know anything else you want me to do too, as far as maybe adding graphics to the pages, just so they're not so bare, or some background images and stuff like that too. So. Okay. You want to change that symbol? Okay. Yeah, I'll try to do that then. Yeah. Okay. 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 If you wanted to link the PDFs back on those images, if you have those PDFs, see if you can send them to me, because they're not opening up on the site, because I know you had like the rules and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha, brother. All right, dude. Thanks so much. All right. All right. Bye bye. Business. Doing web design. That's what I do. So some of my clients there working on the website. So no doubt. Reading y'all's comments. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Nicole, Mindy. It's awesome, y'all. I'm excited about where I'm at, but I'm excited about where you guys are too. Because if you read my post this morning, like there's so many people right now who are walking in their calling and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And if you're not, just begin to take those steps about where you're supposed to be, and whatever situation that you've had happen to you, use it for your good. What the enemy meant for your harm, use it for your good. And this is what God is in the business of doing, is taking our failures and making something beautiful out of it, and taking our shortcomings. And sometimes he has to push us out there. So whatever you guys are doing, and wherever you see yourself in the future, start taking those steps today to create that life that you want for yourself. Those dreams and visions that are within you, they're in there for a reason. You didn't think them up. You didn't, they were put there by the Creator. Those dreams and visions that you can't get away from, that you love to do, that you thrive in doing. Like this is the manifestation of the sons of God, being who you were created to be. Don't be me. Don't be somebody else on TV or some other form or persona, but be yourself. And once you know who you are, nobody can take that away from you, and nobody else can tell you who you are. Stand in that power. That's the power of I am. That I am. Before Abraham was I am. That's who we're connected to. And it's powerful, y'all. Powerful, powerful. Thank you guys for the support. It means a lot.
Essence will come in the face.
I'm really feeling this song already.
Weeks in the months, they go fast.
So I heard some of Crispy's verse, and I've heard some of Watchman's verse, and they're killing it. I may not be going as fast as them, but I'm liking my swag.
Weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip. Weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip in the essence will come in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millennials fade into
Millennials. I say millennials fade.
flash. Years into decades and weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip in the essence will come in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
I'm just gonna stop there, because I gotta have breath for the next part.
Weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip in the essence will come in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. Weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip in the essence will come in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
That last long was kind of harsh. Maybe too harsh.
Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
Yeah, that's too raspy. It's too raspy.
Weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip in the essence will come in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
Maybe that may work.
fast. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
Not 100% with it.
Weeks in the months, they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
I like that. That's going to be better.
Flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along.
Like it, like it, like it. If you like it, I love it, y'all. You know.
Centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't get... Centuries gone, millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. Centuries gone, millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell.
I can't give up, I can't give up.
Centuries gone, millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. Centuries gone, millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong.
Maybe that's a good way to end that part.
Long. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong.
Sounds great. Kelly. Peace.
Weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wrong in my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Like,
ooh. I'm supposed to come in quick.
A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the wrong in my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dream cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
Let's try that. It's kind of hard when the beat's off to stay on rhythm.
Wrong in my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. I've been lost in the midst of my fears. Wrong in my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears.
The other one's just elongated too much.
My weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
Inflection started changing a little bit too much.
My weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
The timing is off because there's no beat for me to stay on rhythm there.
Strong, a day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
That there, I don't like that there. It's gotta be softer.
In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
Maybe I had to work with that.
In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
It's hard to do that. It really is.
A day is like 1,000 years.
Hunter.
Been lost in the midst of my fears.
Yeah.
I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
I'm gonna do one just a little bit more aggressive.
In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
Just a little bit more aggressive, so let's try that.
Remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there.
I like it. I like it. All right. Night terrors in the night, but this is a short verse. This may only be 12 bars. I don't know.
My dreams cause it turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create as I see.
I changed that part. Wonder how that's gonna sound. No, it slows down here.
My dreams cause it turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
Just a little blessing on the end of it for you.
My dreams cause it turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah. Lights there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
Got a hit in the making. Yeah, Hunter, this one's featuring Joker, Watchman, and Chris Taylor. This and I've got the chorus for. I'll let y'all hear that right quick. This is the chorus again, and I'm gonna write something in between here because it's kind of soft. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I want to do something reminiscent of Linkin Park, Chester, rest in peace, and Mike Shinoda. Chester would sing something, and in between the bars, Mike Shinoda would rap, and so we used to do that a lot with Until Shiloh Comes, me and Anthony. He would sing and I would rap in between, so I kind of want to write something for this too in the hook. But so here's the hook.
I saw it in a dream.
I saw it in a dream. I was around what it seems, and
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
In between there, I'll be saying stuff. I don't know.
Lost in a dream.
I'm lost in a dream, but I'm found in a scheme.
I don't know.
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I saw it in a dream.
I saw it in a dream. Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream.
I was lost in a dream.
And I don't know if I'll ever be back
Celestial
again.
spear, sidereal time.
Oh yeah. Now, so I've got here all of you guys who record. A lot of people watch how I record. I'm just doing 2 takes on the verse and then a rhyming word ad lib and maybe some background fillers. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Celestial spear, sidereal time. Moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets align. As above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from a wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. Today is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause it turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
So that's just the rhyming stuff. Tony Stone, Andy, what is up? Andy Gator. All right. So there's definitely a pause here. I need to do something to fill. I need to do something here.
Lies above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime.
And I'll probably just repeat what I just said. A lot of times I'll take this, if you guys can see, I'll take this, these rhyming words, and what you can do is just duplicate the same rhyming word. So I'll make 2 of them. And so just go ahead and line it up, and then we'll zoom in and use that rhyming word, those rhyming words as echoes. So right now they're lined up, so you just got to kind of go and you got to play with it just to get it on timing. So you can definitely turn it down a lot. So
Sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets align. As above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the
something something like that.
The mist of the mind, in a dream, in a vision. The mist of the mind, in a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, in the
So, and sometimes this can make or break, or it could be too much. But I'm gonna go through and just manually try to do these echoes, maybe.
celestial spheres, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets align. Above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in the fast. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. Days like 1,000 years, been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you, life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
What I do, man. Don't make fun of me. Do not make fun of me, whatever you do.
Sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets align. Above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky.
You gotta turn those echoes down, just faint.
In the midst of the mind, in the nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. Days like 1,000 years, been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you, life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
I'm feeling it. It just the way my mind works with this is almost like a math equation, and I kind of messed up a little bit because, like, right here with the echoes and the rhyming words and stuff, I would usually do two. Well, I did the regular words, so I would do a whisper on the words and then maybe a whisper echo. And so I kind of mixed it up in this recording here, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just go back and do the words right now. Why not? There's no reason not to, right? Okay, thank you.
Celestial spheres, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets align. Above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. Days like 1,000 years, been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you, life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
Try it. We'll try that. We'll try something like that. Yes, Ryan, what is up? Thank you, Renee. I'm glad you're feeling it.
Celestial spheres, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets align. Above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky.
So I'm gonna go ahead and save this so that I won't lose it. Right, save this. Let's see. Recording. Lost. That's weird. It's not a session already? Okay. Like I said, this is featuring Joker and Watchman and Chris Taylor. I used to stand when I recorded Ryan, but because I used to have a booth in my living room, and I had a wireless mouse and keyboard, and I would stand up and look through the window and control it myself. But ever since I moved everything in my spare room, it's just right now it'd be too much to get down. I do too much, so I'm just like right here, and so I'm just getting used to sitting down and recording. I will stand up if I need a little bit more aggression, but a lot of this stuff is laid back. But if I need more aggression, or if it's like a crunk song, then I'll stand up or even bend over, stand up and hunch over. So now you guys seen the cool part, the recording part. Now here is the boring part where you got to go through and put dynamics processing on everything and cut out the dead air and the breaths and stuff. And it takes a lot longer when you punch in like I do. We punch in, but only did it a couple times, so it's not, well, Watchman will punch in every bar, and it takes a long time to edit his stuff.
Celestial sphere, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets align, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Celestial sphere, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime.
So I got it blended there. I don't know how I'm going to do that one because it sounds good in the middle, but as I blended it right and left, that sounds good too. So I may do that. But yeah, man, you guys who want to support what I'm doing, you'll get this song as soon as it's done. This will be on my next album or EP, whatever it is. It's going to be called Seer. And so all these tracks I'm doing right now are going to be on that project. Watchman's project is done. And you know what? Since you guys are watching live, how many people we got? We got a couple watching live. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of a video that I did for Watchmen. It's not out yet, but it's going to come out. So this is a promo video. I'm going to, let me find this video. I'll let you guys see it. Only because I love y'all. Okay, so I finished this video for Watchmen yesterday, so let's see. All right.
Care, compassion, those are the ancient understandings.
I'm gonna make this full screen for you too, so let's see. Monitor capture, position, move to the top. All right. What? That's weird. The monitors should be moving to the top. That's weird. Huh. Okay, it is at the top. It's just little. All right, hold on. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Shoot, I'll put it right there. So I did this. So if anybody needs any video work done, hit me up because this is what I'm trying to do full time, right? The music, editing, websites, all that stuff. So check it out.
Understandings that have always been taught in the truest traditions of our past, and now our own science is finding that those same traditions are now documenting this very real effect in our hearts.
Open up the heart and liberate the mind. The thoughts fly with the willingness to challenge the paradigm. These vibes that I'm getting in a space and a span of time. So open up the heart and liberate the mind. Open up the heart and liberate the mind. The thoughts fly with the willingness to challenge the paradigm. These vibes that I'm getting in a space and a span of time. So open up the heart and liberate the mind. Eternal life is in the journals I write. We can raise the brain waves now and open the mind. When we seek to divine, we can see in through time. The neurotransmitters reaching out across the divide. When you're hearing it live, I get the feeling inside. We rise high to the heavens where the seraphim fly. My thoughts climb levels light, beings taking me out. The shaman reaching to me as we spirit the sky. Stay so deep, meditation, and I'm loving the ride. Revive high vibrations, spanning space and the time. Provide globalization in the shape of the paradigm. Let civilization take the chance and can verbalize. Ohms in the mantras till the atmosphere's fertilized. Phone home, ET till the angels materialize. It seems so strange that some people were paralyzed, but they rode on the scene till the sickness was sterilized. They last through the battle and some even specialize in snatch away spirits up special like parasites. It's Mercury rising with the units of Fahrenheit. There's an elemental melting as the spiritually sanitized. Changing your way starts to changing your brain. Alpha, beta, delta, theta when you riding the waves. Day and night, keep a green light in front of your face, but keep in mind in your mind is your beginning of fate. As the mind's eye wise like celestial gate, we open up the trusted light as the ego's eradicated. People's dilated, but I'm not even medicated. Deep in lotus posture, reaching your eyes and meditating. And ride through the sky like an eternal escalator. The Milky Way surfing like a flight of the navigator. Supersonic speeds when you press that accelerator. And be in space and time, energy with no regulator. Open up the heart and liberate the mind. The thoughts fly with the willingness to challenge the paradigm. These vibes that I'm getting bit in space and the span of time. So open up the heart and liberate the mind. Open up the heart and liberate the mind. The thoughts fly with the willingness to challenge the paradigm. These vibes that I'm getting bit in space and the span of time. So open up the heart and liberate the mind. Fascinating acceleration is achieved by liberation. We wait to face these days more than patient anticipation.
Yep. That's that. So that's going to be coming out soon to kind of promote Watchman's album. So I wanted y'all to see that. Hope you liked it. It's going to be good. His album's good. And I'm on several tracks on there. Some of the songs that I'm on are already released on the Patreon too. So really good songs, man. I'm telling you. Work, baby, work.
Years into
decades and centuries gone. I gotta get up and get down. Yeah, I did that on Sony Vegas, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, didn't you send me a track a while back that you did, man, that I think Cinema made the beat? Dude, what beat was that? Because, dude, that beat was so dope, man. I think Cinema made it. It was really galactic sounding. It's a song you sent to me a long time ago. It sounded very similar to some of the stuff that I do because it's one of those beats that Cinema made, I think, and it sounded a lot like Beauty of a Thousand Suns. Like the beat was very similar because I believe he made that beat too. Staring at the beauty of a thousand suns.
seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass.
Did I already do this? No. See, on my mind's I'm doing all kind of stuff at one time.
To decades and centuries gone. I can't.
Jamie Scott, what are you doing, son? Young man, hey. What are you doing, boy? Go get your daddy, boy. me see, Ryan.
You that I want to meet, the Holy Spirit, and hear it, and believe in the triplet, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, which I love the most. I'm coming clean, confessing all my sins, and praying to God of. Jump. Holy Spirit inside of me, through the blood of Christ I am covered. I wonder when I look up.
I think that was it, man. Yeah, that's a really good beat. So, Jamie, you want to hear a new song? You're kind of late. You might have to go back and listen to it again, but I just recorded it on camera, Jamie. I got another song, too, that we're working on called I Am. And I really like that one, too. I got to come up with a chorus for it. That's got me. Mars is supposed to get on it, but I don't think he is. It's just taking way too much time. So I don't think Mars is going to get on that one. But the voice is on that one, and a dude named Spirit of Truth. He's on that as well. So I have his verse. I got to line his vocals up. So if I have time, I may do that next.
Of the nighttime.
Go through and get there. I know there's settings you can do to go ahead and pull this air out, but I'm just old-fashioned like that. Yeah, man. Let me know when you want to do it, bro. That's what I'm doing now, so I definitely can get it done. And anybody who pays for a verse, like anybody who pays for anything, it gets first dibs. Like, that's why I haven't been recording much music, because Watchman's paying me to mix and master his album and record it, and his videos and everything. So that's where all my energy's been as far as music goes, is on his stuff. And so every now and then, here and there, I'm able to work on one of my songs. What's up, Brent? How you doing, man? Looking good, brother. I'm doing well. Doing better than I was, put it that way. Too blessed to be stressed. Anybody check that interview out last night, Hunter? Hunter, if you're still watching, I know you were blown away by that interview, man. Hunter was getting mad.
Sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive. Above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the vision of the nighttime. Nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months, they go fast. A blip in the go fast, go fast, go fast. Go fast, a blip in the go fast, go fast, a blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone, millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000.
Are you gonna even out the wavelength so to get an even sound? I don't know what you're talking about. I just compress it. I just put that compression that I use, that fast attack, on them, and that it gets them pretty close with the peaking and stuff. And then we'll do a master once we're done with everything. Thank you, Rachel.
I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memory.
I'll probably just pan this one 45 each side with the ad-libs, and the ad-lib and the dub will be 45.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze.
Because it's got a good sound and it doesn't sound like too much gang vocals on there. I don't want it to sound overproduced, you know.
Celestial spirit. Celestial. Sidereal time. Sidereal time. Stars will align. Planets alive. Third eyes. Third eyes.
What's that S on third eyes?
Third eye. Seconds and minutes. Third eye. Seconds.
For some reason I put an S on it there.
Third eyes.
Should just be third eye.
Third eye. Pass.
Well, I'm comfortable with my verse. They were Crispy and Watchmen were bragging about their verses. I haven't really heard them. I've heard some of Watchmen's. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
So I'm comfortable with mine.
Through you I blessed what I speak, y'all. Sidereal time.
Kind of sounds like a machine.
Sidereal time.
I like that one. Felt my phone vibrate. Appreciate that, Brent.
Sidereal time. Stars will align. Spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive.
I like that. I'll compress it one time. Ooh. Let's see, turn it down a lot though.
Sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the vision of the nighttime, nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last.
One more I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be on my new album. I've got several songs available, man. If you go to the link in the description, my Patreon, there's like I got like 5 or 6 songs there, and they're really good, man. I'm ready to share it with the public, but I'm not putting it out until the albums done. So people who support me on Patreon are able to get the music as soon as it's done. So you can download it there, but it won't be available to the general public until an album is ready, which will be a couple months from now. And there's been songs on there for several months now too, and that's how people are supporting me and helping me do what I do, because all the stuff costs money. I got to pay for these beats and pay the producers for the beats, and there's all kind of stuff to buy with the video editing. I do all my editing and stuff, but I have to pay for like programs and visual effects and stuff like that to actually put in there. So if you want to get new music and support me to create more music, because I'm moving to do this full time, man. So I don't get paid a lot off of music at all. People download music nowadays. Nobody really buys it. If you go to my website and you can look at like how people got there, my website tells me how they got there, whether they clicked on a link through Facebook or they got there through Google. And the number one way people are getting there is because they're typing in TruthSeekah free album, TruthSeekah 320 download, TruthSeekah torrent, and they're coming to my site that way. But they are Googling how to try to find my music for free. Kind of sucks, but you know, everybody who supports on Patreon, man, it makes up a lot. So
your spear, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision, moving along, planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. Planets alive in the midst of the mind. Below in the midst of the mind. In a dream. So below in the midst of the mind. Planets alive as above, so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. In the midst of the mind.
And I also have 2 cover songs on there. I did a Limp Bizkit cover song, and I did a Cold Chamber cover song. So those are on there too.
In the midst of the mind. 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 In the midst of the mind.
Try that. Just turn it down way low.
The spirit in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision, in the midst of the mind.
I like it. I'm gonna turn this one down though. Let's see.
Below in the midst of the mind. So below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a.
So that's pan right. I'm not gonna pan it.
Below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision. So below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of t-shirts there now, man. I've got a good online store going with my t-shirts, and I've been making some extra money like that too. Not a lot, but it's a little bit. Every little bit helps. So yeah, I've got some shirts up as well. Oh, Brent. Brent, have you heard my Cold Chamber cover? I'll play it. It's so funny because like I put out some samplers, like a little teaser of the Cold Chamber song and the Limp Bizkit song, and they're cover songs, and I'm strictly doing those for nostalgia purposes, right? Like because I was insanely, madly in love with Cold Chamber as a kid as well. So some people heard it and they're like, I don't like your new music. I don't like the direction you're headed, because it's screaming going on and it's metal music, and I'm doing that, and like people thought it was like original music and they didn't know that it was a cover song. So I did it for nostalgia, really just for me, really. But other people like it, so kind of works out for everybody. But yeah, so I got messages. People's like, I don't like the new direction you're headed, man, because they thought it was like some new original music. But let me play you the Cold Chamber one. I'll play some of it. If I can find it. I think, okay, there it is. It's loading, I think.
Way it's got to be. This is the 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 way it's got to be. This filthy ground and underneath this dirty ground, I'll crawl beneath this filthy ground and underneath these dirty leaves. Things to me to be eternity, things to me to be called the enemy, things to me and it's on my day, things to me to be called the enemy. Keep this side, I keep this side, set up and I keep this side, I keep this side, set up and I keep this side, I keep this side, set up and I keep this side.
I like the ending because it gets crazy at the end.
Keep this side, it's got to be. This is the no fear, so depraved, no fear, so depraved, no fear, so depraved, no fear, so depraved. The way it's got to be, the way it's got to be, the way it's got to be, the way it's got to be. No fear, so depraved, no fear, so depraved, no fear, so depraved, no fear, so depraved. This is the way it's got to be. 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 This is the way it's got to be.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Cold Chamber, man, one of my biggest influences as a teenager.
Mere sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets alive as above. So
the weird thing is, like, I kind of went into detail on that song too, like in the description. My rap style kind of comes a lot from Cold Chamber, Dez, and even Jonathan Davis from Korn, but recording all the whispering that I put in my songs in the background and stuff, like
sidereal time,
like all that stuff. That's stuff that I got from those guys. They whisper in their backgrounds, and even their verses are just like a whole verse of whispering, rapping. So I kind of mix that into what I do.
Into the nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give.
I'm gonna try something here. I don't like to do too many effects on my stuff, but I'm gonna try to put a flanger on this echo here.
Sidereal time. Sidereal time. Sidereal time.
No, let's see. I want to just go light.
Sidereal time.
Like it's just going back and forth. Light flanger.
Sidereal time. Stars will align.
That's not bad.
Sidereal time. Sidereal. Sidereal time. Sidereal time. Sidereal.
I don't need too much of that.
Sidereal time. Sidereal time. Sidereal time. Stars will align. Planets alive.
I'm gonna try that.
Mere sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits of gods and the planets alive, as above, so below, in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime, in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real, but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip.
All right, And let me try this reverb on the main vocal. See how that's gonna sound.
Celestial spear, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision.
That mind was still kind of strong, but we'll let it slide. Couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Celestial spear, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime.
Turn that up some.
Above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Night below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real but my memories last. Memories last. But my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash. Essence, we're gone in the flash. Essence, we're gone in.
So if you listen, and this is just little stuff, but like if you listen to this part right here, you can hear my verse is consistent, and then the punch-in ad-libs, sometimes I come in differently and it just fights it. It kind of throws you off of the rhythm, and you can hear why I say gone in the flash. I come in early on the ad-lib, so listen.
They go fast, a blip in the essence, we're gone in the.
You can hear it's only in one speaker, but it's like, it's hard. It throws it off.
They go fast, a blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash.
So I can either cut it and move it, or I could just kind of fade it. And what I'm just going to fade that G out of there, so it's not a hard G. So let's listen to it now.
A blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash.
See, it just kind of goes with it more. And that's the little things you gotta that I look for.
Gone in the flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from a wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life been lost.
I want to turn these echoes up just on this part.
I can't tell right from a wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost.
So it'll be this one here.
Night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn these up. Just this portion of the echoes.
1,000 years, been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turn years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night, but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. The light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Abracadabra.
Right at the end, there's some. It's off too. Right at the end, it's. I create what I see.
I create what I see.
Right there.
Through you. Reality, I create what I see.
So create is off. So I got to go in here and zoom in and see. So I'm using the top as my main vocal, and then the second is like the ad lib. So you can zoom in and see that that word is off. So if this is the main one, we want to match up that top one. So this first one comes in early, so I'm going to split it right there. and see where it lines back up. So it kind of lines back up. Let's see. Maybe this is kind of weird because some of it's early and some of it's late. But it's hard to do that when there's no beat there. So I had no beat, so I didn't. I had to keep my own rhythm and my own tempo. So I'm gonna move this forward to look at that. That looks like it matches up pretty good. That's matched up pretty good. And there's something back here. Okay, let's just hear that.
I create what I see.
Ah, that's off too. That sounds even worse.
I create what I see. I create.
Huh. What did I do wrong? Let's see. Man.
Create what I see.
Create.
I create what I see. 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 I create what I see.
That's better.
I create what I see. I create what I see. Abracadabra. I bless what I speak. Yeah.
That's better. Just something small like that. Let me go back to the whole thing and listen to that. Listen just for that.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in the vision of the nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real but my memories last. Days into weeks and the months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in the flash.
Loving it. Come on, Derek. What are you doing?
In the flash, years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dream, but I must remain strong. A day is like a.
I'm gonna turn this portion up. This is the echo right there.
But I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000.
Oh, that was low. That's a low.
I must remain strong.
I don't like that. It's too low. So
must remain strong.
I'd rather do that one. So
but I must remain strong. A day.
Heck. Okay.
I can't tell right from my wrong. In my weakness I bleed, but I must remain strong. A day is like a.
I'm just gonna copy this, probably duplicate it one time, put it here.
I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000. I must remain strong. A day is.
We gotta line it up. So it's like this.
A day is like a. Remain strong. A day is like 1,000. Remain strong. A day is like a. Remain strong. A day is like a.
I don't know if that's on timing either, but.
Remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears. I'm dreading my dreams cause they turned into nightmares. Night terrors in the night but the light's there. Life isn't happening to you. Life is happening through you. Reality, I create what I see. Reality, I create what I see. Reality, I create. Reality, I create. Reality, I create what I create.
Well, I'm gonna move this a breath too. I'm gonna move the breath over. Why not?
Reality, I create what I see. Reality, I create. I create. I create. I create. I create. I create what I create what I see. I create what I see. I create what I see. I create what I create what I see. I create. I create what I see. I create what I see. I create what I see. Abracadabra, I bless what I speak. Yeah.
Awesome. Tony, what up, boy? The dude Tony. He just creeping in. He didn't know I see an alert that he's watching. He just wanted to silently come through and watch and check on you, boy. I know how he does.
And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not real but my memories last. Days into weeks into months they go fast. A blip in the essence, we're gone in a flash. Years into decades and centuries gone. Millenniums fading, we're moving along. I can't give up, can't tell right from wrong. In my weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. A day is like 1,000 years. Been lost in the midst of my fears.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna punch in here. Delete this.
Right from my wrong, in my weakness I bleed but I must remain strong.
Instead of saying I say I must remain strong, then I'm gonna go in the background and say I remain strong. Hey brother. Hey, it's a guy pushed me out here, man. I can't swim either. But I've trusted him, man. I've trusted him.
I bleed but I must remain strong.
You'll be here too, man. We'll do it together. Anything that works, man. Any tips we got for one another. What's mine is yours, my brother. That's what it is. Thank you, Justin, man. Love you, bro.
My weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. Cause it's like 1,000 years.
Maybe too much going on.
My weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. Cause it's like my weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. Cause it's like 1,000. But I must remain strong. Cause it's like 1,000. Bleed but I must remain strong.
Let me just try to say the same thing.
Right from my wrong, in my weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. Cause it's like 1,000 years.
That's too much going on.
But I must remain strong. Cause it's like
I'm gonna say remain strong.
Wrong, in my weakness I bleed but I must remain strong. Cause it's like 1,000.
I can't even catch it. I'm just gonna leave it, I guess.
Bleed but I must remain strong. Cause it's like 1,000.
It's good. I'll just keep what I got. I'm feeling it, so I'm good with my verse. I have to listen to it without the headphones too, just to make sure all the levels sound good. But the chorus, like I said, I'm gonna go back and write in the chorus too.
I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I saw it in a dream. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lost in a dream. And I don't know if I'll ever be back again.
Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Celestial spirits, sidereal time, moving along as the stars will align. The spirits are gods and the planets alive, as above so below in the midst of the mind. In a dream, in a vision of the nighttime. Nighttime in the gaze of the night sky. Sky above, angels dwell where the stars shine. Shine bright frequencies to my third eye. Seconds and minutes and hours they pass. Time is not.
I'm loving it, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for supporting me on Patreon to help me go full time. So that little bit of money, it's only a little bit of money that I get, but it goes a long way. It's going to help keep these lights on and pay bills, man, and try to help further what I'm doing. So if you guys support me, man, at any level, it's not like you don't get anything. Like you're getting a lot of stuff over there. So go check it out. Just go read through all the stuff that is available over there. So really cool stuff. I'll probably do a video here in a minute too, just showing some of the songs that are available, because I actually itching to get the songs out to the general public, but in due time, in due time. So Watchman's album is on the way. I think probably really soon we're about to push it out. Everything's done, I believe. So I think he wants to do another video though too. So anyway, shalom, peace. I love each and every one of you guys. Later.